Hi guys, welcome to my kitchen today. We thought since a lot of people are self-isolating, it would be a good idea for us to put some view videos out there with quick and easy recipes for nutritious things to eat while you're stuck at home. For today, we're actually going to be making chicken broth from scratch. However, because I ran out of a few veggies, and I still wanted to make a chicken stock because I'm really craving some soup. I thought, you know what? Every time I give a class and I tell people to keep any scraps they get from their veggies in the freezer, I found my own veggie scrap container in my freezer. So we're going to be using that as our mirepoix, which is usually your veggie base for your stocks. And I also found a chicken carcass that I had kept as well in our freezer. And by chicken carcass, I meant that we recently had a chicken dinner with a whole roast chicken, and this is actually the bones and the onion that was in the chicken to flavor it. As you can see right here, I've got peels of parsnip, peels of carrot, I've got the tips of the asparagus, the little roots of the mushrooms. I even have my little container or little tea container of lemongrass. I've got some cardamom in there, star anise, and peppers. And what I'm going to do with that is actually flavor my stock. I'm going to put that in as if I'm making a tea, but not really. I'm making a chicken tea. I'm also going to be throwing in some bay leaves. And for whatever reason, I'm really stuck on odd numbers. So I've got 5 bay leaves and 1 star anise and 3 of everything else. I'm also going to sprinkle a little bit of cinnamon powder because I don't have cinnamon sticks. So again, this is not a very classic way of making your stock, but it is the way to make a stock if you're stuck at home with scraps. So let's begin. It's really straightforward. All you need to do is take your scraps, put them in a pot, and then you want to take your other scraps and also throw that in the pot. We're really not trying to be very fancy here. We just want to make a really flavorful stock. I'm going to take my bay leaves, throw them in there, take my cinnamon, sprinkle a little, and I'm always a little bit of this and a handful of that because I like to cook with my nose. So anything that's appealing to my nose for my stock is what's going to go into it. This I'm going to add a little bit later, and it might not be on video because I forgot the rope. I'm going to actually tie a little rope and put this in and tie it to my handle because I don't want it to swim around. I want to be able to actually remove that whenever I want to. So this is going to go in a little later. I'm going to grab a little bit of cold water because I don't want to actually put warm water and start my stock with warm water. I want to start it with cold water. So I'm going to add my cold water in, making sure I'm not splashing water all over the place. Once everything is submerged or I've got enough water in there, I will bring this to a boil, and then once it's boiling, I will let that simmer and just watch it because you're gonna get a little bit of what we call scum at the top, which is the white froth. It's not really scum or it's not dirt, but it is gonna get your broth to be super murky, and that's not something that you want. So we're going to keep an eye out after it starts simmering, and you're going to just scrape that off the top with a ladle or a spoon and discard it. You're going to let this run for about an hour if you want just a basic flavored broth. However, if you keep it running for about 3 hours or simmering for about 3 hours, you're going to get an extremely flavorful broth. After that, you strain everything out, and then you can use your broth for absolutely any soup you want, or your own version of a pho or a ramen, and it's gonna be super flavorful. So that's all for today. Sorry I'm super awkward, but hope you guys remember to wash your hands and eat healthy and enjoy your time being self-isolated. Bye-bye. Hey guys, welcome back. I just wanted to hop back on and let you know that my broth is simmering. It's smelling amazing. I can't wait to have some. And I wanted to remind you that you can head to Instagram, follow us at RebelsITK if you want to ask me any questions. I'm more than happy to answer them. And also head to our website at www.rebelsinthekitchen.com. Sign up to our mailing list. There's going to be some really nice content heading your way if you do that. That's about it for today. Have a great day. Bye.